Welcome to Savage Fabrication, Insensible Performance. Hair is crazy. This is the intro to the next video, although I'm filming it afterwards. But I thought it'd be funny. The whole reason the 6 exists is because I screwed up my cylinder head selection. But at the same time, if you wanted the closest thing to a supercharger on your truck, it does a pretty dang good job. It's had issues in the past, so that's why it's down. I currently do use it on 4BT builds. I don't use it on any 6BT stuff except for my family stuff and my own. Hopefully with a new turbine wheel, it solves the issue the regular turbine wheel has, wherein the drive pressure is so high at low RPMs that each exhaust valve opening event, the pressure pulse from that, was bending the inducer over and breaking it. Just like if you bend a piece of metal back and forth. It was almost a guaranteed thing if you load them up really high. I never could break one, but at the same time, I'm always real careful. Down under 1800, I usually wouldn't get into it until about, I'd keep it at about stock boost levels, 20 to 26 pounds of boost, no more, until about 1950, 2050. Then I would start bringing it up 36, 46, 50. 53. That's the most I ran on the old setup. This one's down a little bit. I could tighten the gate up, get a little bit more out of it if I wanted to, but honestly, 50's plenty. The truck only makes 403 wheel. At 50 pounds of boost, at those RPMs, it's running 100% clean. I don't have any desire to put more boost in it. Anything I could take boost out, but I'm not gonna do that because who gets rid of boost? Always need more. So without further ado, here is the driving video with the new turbocharger. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Bye. All right, so we're driving the 6 centimeter. We're at 1500 RPMs, 3 pounds of boost. Now, if I tried to do this with any other turbocharger on this truck, because of the head that's on it, it would just be a smoke show. But with the 6 centimeter, and it sounds absolutely the same. We're gonna RPM, 60 miles an hour. It was like 16 pounds of boost. Get up to steady state at 60. So the 12 centimeter S300 was at like 3 to 4 pounds of boost. This thing's at 7.5, 8 pounds. I think we're going slightly downhill. It was sitting at like 9 to 10. 655 BGTs, 100 degree compressor outlet temperatures. It is like 85, 88 degrees outside. That's why the IATs are so much higher. So at 88 degrees, they're 111, 112 degrees. What you'll find is interesting is at low boost numbers, the compressor outlet temperature, which I gave right there, should be lower. It'll drop to like 2-3 pounds of boost. It'll be around 50 to 60 degrees coming out of the turbocharger. 5 pounds of boost, that's sitting at 100. But once we get down like real low, where it's not really flowing a whole lot, then it'll drop way down. Here we are cruising 55, 1850, 5 pounds of boost, 587 EGT, 111 IET. Remember, as the air coming out of the turbocharger gets cooler, while the air outside still stays hot, the intercooler's efficiency is actually getting worse. You have to separate those two out. That's why it's always kind of funny when people talk about hot compressor outlet temperatures. They're only hot if your intercooling system can't account for them. Trans temp 147. Basically, it's the same as engine temp because I'm still running the liquid coolant on the block, which I love. I know there's mixed reviews online, but the stuff when your trans gets warm and you got that big old radiator helping you out with that liquid cooler, ooh, it's nice. my opinion, but you know, it's just that, my opinion. So we're going to try and do this without unlocking the converter. If I got to unlock the converter, I'm going to drop the phone, and we're going to see how this goes. Because it's producing torque now down low because of boost, where the bigger turbos with this head, the head makes stuff absolutely worse, and then you pair that with a higher flowing turbocharger and things just get super worse. So we're at 1500. Up this hill here. Oh, that is so nice to not smoke anybody out. Don't have to unlock the converter. Oh my gosh, I missed this. There, let it get real low, or under 1500. Truck's a little unhappy about it. It's about as low as I can let it get. Any lower and it's going to start fogging because the head flow is so garbage down to that low of an engine speed. So the head flows a crap ton. The problem is because it flows a crap ton, it has no airspeed at low piston speeds, because you get all your airspeed through the head with the piston and the valve and the port. But my piston stayed the same size, and it's on the same size engine in the same size RPM range. So I didn't change the energy output to the intake port, but I made the intake port bigger, increasing its how much energy is required to draw that column of air in. So by getting it up on more boost, I'm kind of band-aiding my screw up with the head. It doesn't make it go away entirely. It still has a very light haze, and it does not like being at 1250 at all, like it would if it was a stock head. It's okay, but look at this. Oh, effortless from 15 or whatever, 1300, wherever you're at. 10 pounds of boost just at the touch of the foot. Also, this turbocharger is not for sale yet. This is an experimental thing. I tried making this turbocharger once with the regular turbine wheel, and it basically I broke every single one except for the ones I was overseeing. There's a real tight turn hill right here. I hit it 1500, 45 miles an hour. Watch the gauges as you roll into it. So we're down like that, a little bit too steep and low RPM. Real hazy. Now that we're up at 1850 though, 22 pounds of boost just like that. Yeah, so basically testing on my own truck happens to be like testing on the absolute worst case scenario type of vehicle, so it works out pretty good. I'm gonna put the phone down, I think, for a little bit, or we'll do one more sound clip, and then I'm gonna put the phone down, and then I'll turn it back on when we get to the hills and see what it does. Turbo. a little bit. We are back. And we are rolling up to our hill. Close enough to where I live, to where if I break it, I can walk up. Wide open throttle, 62 pounds fuel pressure. That's actually the fuel pressure I'm recording. Trans temp 166, 120 on the IT. That could be correct. Might look at the video to see what it gets up to. It reads highest, and when it's not moving, the engine heats it up real fast. I'm not sure what that one is. And then 49.9 pounds of boost. So right there at that 50 mark, I can probably tighten the gate up a little bit to get more, but it is a 60 millimeter compressor wheel. I'm probably just going to stick with 50 pounds at wide open. That's probably perfect. EGTs are actually cooler, but I didn't also go as high in the RPM range, I don't think, either, the turbocharger. So this turbocharger's RPM range is substantially lower than the other Heroes, or I should say, yeah, well, the 6 is a Hero, but it's a lot lower than the 9 centimeter housings, both on the S300 and the full set stuff. It maxes out at like 2600, 2700 RPMs, whereas those housings, I mean, they'll go as basically as high as the compressor will go. So 30,000, 3,300, and 3,700 on the big wheel, and the S300 probably go all the way to 4,100. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. The big thing is, you'll see in the video, it is 100% clean, which is insane. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great one. It's just cooling down, but you can see how the IAT down here is 135, and it was never that high while we were driving. It's because all the there's no air cooling intercooler, so it's just sitting here with ambient temperature, and then the engine itself, the engine temperature, is heating the air up. So that's why when we're just sitting still, even though we only have about 60 degrees coming out of the turbocharger, what's going to the engine is 135.5 degrees. Yeah, about 60 degrees, 70 degrees coming out of the turbo. And over here we have 135.7 going into the motor. So yeah, half a pound of boosted idle. Thank you.